Welcome back, Chase Attorney. Trial 2 time, boys. Trial day 2, boys. Even though it's like kind of not like day 2, it's kind of like I guess day 2 for this trial, but like. I suppose we should reconvene the trial of Solomon Stober or something.
Objection!
Your Honor, could you please come out from under your bench? No more bombs, I promise. Bo is scared of the bombs, but. Oh yes, my apologies. I'm still a little jumpy when it comes to trials involving bombs. I mean, first the courtroom exploded. Yeah, Bo. And then Mr. Tornado self-destructed. Guess that's one way of describing what happened to you tonight. Finally paying his feelings again. Anyway, it seems that Mr. Justice was seriously wounded by Mr. Tony's actions. So you, Mr. White, will be taking up the defense. Do you have an understanding of what has happened in your trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. The defense is ready. Very well. Is the prosecution also ready? I take you like to give me the. I take you like me to give the opening statement this time. Looks like the judge has become a pretty good mind reader. Well, he certainly seen more than his fair share of colorful prosecutors. Ah, yes, well, he certainly have seen all colorful prosecutors. That sounds strange. You know what? Let's not talk about it. That's his cute. You could say he's something of a veteran of sorts. Let's see. In the previous part of this trial, we learned that the victim, Clayton, escaped from Launch Pad 1, carrying the defendant Solomon Stober. There were explosions on the second floor of the Space Center and on the rocket itself. The two astronauts used the Launch Pad 1 corridor to reach the boarding lounge. How could the victim climb down the ladder if he was carrying the defendant? That's a good question, Bob. I don't fucking know. That was the mystery that needed to be solved. But Mr. Justice proved that the victim was killed in the boarding lounge. Prosecutor Blackfield, were you able to discover any new facts relating to this point? Upon further investigation, we discovered an oxygen tank fragment in the lounge. Surprisingly, it would appear that Justice Dunkno's argument was correct. So that means the testimonies of the first two people on the scene are suspect. Yep. And no longer has Detective fucking Army though. Cause she's dead. I don't think she gave a false statement though. Maybe she's a detective. Just as our team was about to cross-examine the Detective Army, the courtroom bombing incident occurred, and the trial was put on hold. That accursed fellow! He killed my witness. He killed Detective Army. He definitely put the caboose on anyone asking her about what she saw. Exactly. In other words,
The question of who killed the victim in the bullet lounge has once again become the main focus of this trial. It's obvious Prosecutor Blackclear still thinks it was Mr. Starbuck. Whereby said that Blackclear has a thing against the accident. Nevertheless, the defense argues that there was a third person in the lounge, and that's who killed the victim.
Objection!
To make such a reckless claims in the courtroom takes a bold man or a stupid one. There were no third person in the boarding room lounge. Or have you gone naughty already? Oh man. Excuse me, nigga.
Objection!
Fuck you. Let's see who's a dotard after I trounce you with my years of experience, little boy. Damn, Vinny's talking that shit. He talking that shit. In any case, Mr. Starbuck claims he saw someone leaving the lounge. Furthermore, a Space Center employee also saw the suspicious figure at the scene.
They say there was a...
Oh my god.
They saw the third person?
I see my sister has been running her mouth. That's right, I almost forgot that Ori is Prosecutor Blackclear's sister. I ain't forget. Need to stop that robot abuse. Free my man Kako. Kako need to be freed. No matter, she didn't see this mystery person's face clearly. Therefore, there is no evidence to indicate that this person is not the defendant. There's the possibility that the figure was Mr. Starbuck is still there. And we need to determine if a third person is there or not. To this end, we should hear the testimony of one of the first people on the scene. Director Cosmos, huh?
Very well. Bailiff, please bring the witness to the stand. Why, I believe I've seen you before in the newspapers.
No, I forget. If I say you did this, nigga. Of course you have. Of course you have. I am Yuri Cosmos, director of the Cosmos Space Center, which was of course named after me, Yuri Cosmos.
Okay, bro.
Don't you have anything you wish to ask me?
Yo, bitch.
Looks like he's all geared up to do some bragging. 7 years ago, I successfully launched the head running. Everyone already knows how brilliant you are. Even I'm trying to hold back my tears at seeing such a great man standing before me. Cap, stop the cap. Stop the cap. So, could you please proceed directly to your point of testimony? The seat that's farmland has proper appreciation of greatness. Then allow me to begin my... Apple child? What? Hello? Never seen this word in my whole entire life. What is this word? Yo, Google. Yo, Google. How you say this fucking word, Google? How the fuck do you say this word?
Epical.
Epical?
Epical.
Bro. So the P is a fucking H? Like, what's up with it?
Epical.
The P is pronounced as a fucking H? Why?
Epical.
Where is this? Where is this air sound coming from? Like, what? What is this? What is that? This isn't even fucking me, like. Okay. Epical is crazy.
Epical. 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 Epical.
Huh? Oh, whatever, bro. Epical testimony, bro. That would be recorded in the annals of history. That speech of Busty Peter Butkus just now, it sounded more like, to me like he was poking fun at Director Cosmos. It's probably for the best that it sailed right over the director's head.
Now then, Director Cosmos, the condensed version of your illustrious testimony, please.
Oh god, bro, like, fucking using words I ain't never fucking heard or seen before, bro. What's up with it? Detective Army and I rushed towards the borderline together. We went via the control room and peeked from there to see what was going on inside. We saw the figure standing in the middle of the lounge in terrain lying on the floor. I hate to say it, but I can only imagine that the figure must have been Starbuck. Oh, the fuck, I just started yawning, bro. Oh, damn, my bad. I don't even know why, I'm not even fucking tired, like, it's only like 5. Even though it is dark as shit now, when it becomes 5.
I see. So in your testimony you claim you arrived on the scene after the two had escaped from the launch pad to the lounge. And just after the victim had been killed.
Oh, the horror, the humanity. But what I said is what I saw, and what I saw is what I said. And I said, boy. Courageous actions to take in the face of such terrifying explosions, wouldn't you say? To save my men, I break personally into the epicenter of danger. Risking my own life for theirs. What do you know? It sounds like the director really cares about his men. Yeah, although it sounds more like he was scared and just had a peek from far away. That's not about right.
Is the defense ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor. Director Cosmos' testimony is pretty vague. I'm gonna have to press him and draw out more information before I do anything else. Hold it! Where were you coming from? The 6th floor. We were making sure any stragglers made their way to the 4th floor. It was then we heard about Starbuck and Terrain. Terrain, I don't really know how was I saying his name again? It's been a while. And hurried to the 3rd floor lounge. On back and let the shooter here, of course. Why do you keep calling it galactic? Does it have something to do with space? Of course, it's specifically designed to be used on galactic battleships. Nigga, that's just... Nigga, it's just a segue, bro. I'm like, fuck. I see. Then, ticket works in 0G2? Sadly, no. With the current state of technology as it is, I'm afraid it would just foot about and be galactic illusions. Well, that's a galactic bummer.
I see. So you was to the boarding lounge on your space-age pogo stick.
Space-age pogo stick. It's kind of crazy. Can't lie.
And when you got to the scene, what did you see?
Let's see, according to this diagram, you didn't have to go through the control room to get to Burden Lounge 1. Looks like you could have gone there from the southern corridor as well. Yes, but in our haste, Detective Army was ahead of me towards the control room. All I could do was merely follow behind her. Let's see. So I peeked into the boarding lounge from the control room door. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Charlie, meow. Charlie, meow. Charlie, meow. Charlie, meow. Charlie. Hey, you look at me when I'm talking to you, Carl. Yeah, that's right. You better be looking at me when I'm talking to you. You can look away now. I'm not talking to you anymore. Look away. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hold it!
Why you keep looking at him? Look at that. What the hell? Something in my damn eye. The fuck? Who are you looking at? Oh, weirdo. Oh. Whoops. What? So you couldn't see who that figure was clearly or what they were doing. Exactly. The only thing I could tell that it was a person standing motionless. The defendant, no doubt, staring at... Huh? A gas? At his deed? What other explanation is there? Ugh, I'm so close, but without evidence, I can't prove that the person's the third party. I don't want to send this in.
Hold it!
Ola Blackpill also saw a suspicious figure in the lounge. But she gave the statement that it was too dark to see the person's face clearly. Did you see this figure's face clearly? No, not clearly. The light I do a hurt illuminated the area around their feet at the time. But other than that, I can see little else. That's why I could see Twain, whatever. But I couldn't see who the other person was. So for all you know, it might not have been Mr. Starbuck, is that correct? I would like to believe that. Starbuck isn't the type of man who's capable of murder.
Objection!
When the witness entered the boarding lounge, there were no third person there. Isn't that correct, Great Space Center Director? Yes, that's right. Only Starbuck and Twan was there by that time. After we peeked in, the lounge suddenly went dark and the figure vanished. You mean they disappeared? That's odd.
Objection!
The reason the figure appeared to vanish is because it was the defendant. When the witness wasn't looking, he fell to the floor and feigned unconsciousness.
Hold it!
Hold on, Director Cosmos, did you ever take your eyes off the scene? Just for a brief instance, about as long as it takes for a shooting star to go by. If you took your eyes off the scene, this third person could have escaped during that time.
But what escape mode could this person have used?
The direction opposite the control room, the southern door to the elevators. There's no security lock on that door, so it would have been possible to escape that way.
Objection!
All things are possible, White Dono. The real question is, do you have any proof? Well... If we're just talking possibilities, We could each profess whatever we like. And Henry, who used to be a university professor and lunar researcher, used to say that there is a kingdom of living people, men who live under the surface of the moon. As long as they don't punish us in the name of said moon for what have we done to it. What an interesting reference, man. In the name of the moon. That would defeat you. But I say, where's your proof that this great kingdom exists? He's calling your theory a work of fiction, boss. And he's right, I don't have any proof yet still. The southern door was a possible escape route. I better make a mental note of that. Director Cosmos, may I ask you a question? Yes. Why did you look away from the border lounge? There's actually another tale of bravery behind the answer to that. It was when Detective Army sought the figure and raised a gun. Being a great humanity and the protector of mankind, I tried to stop her. What? You're saying Detective Army raised her gun as soon as she saw the figure? Imagine her instincts as a detective told her they were the killer. I don't know about that. And were you able to prevent Detective Army from firing her gun? I'm afraid I was too late. I was unable to stop her. She identified herself clearly and then she fired 2 running shots at the shadowy figure.
This information about Detective Army's actions seems critically important. Please add it to your testimony.
Detective Army fired 2 warning shots at the figure.
Hold it!
And neither of these 2 shots hit the carpet. That is correct. The detective appears to have missed on purpose. But did she really? There's something about this that bothers me. So Detective Army fired 2 warning shots, did she? That's the first time that info has come out. Wonder if I can find any inconsistencies. Detective Army fired 2 warning shots. I don't know what about this story. Like, this nigga Black Pill finds so. I'm not gonna look at this. How about this? Surface missing, this bullet hole. Not really sure. That's what I made it do.
Objection!
Okay. Listen, either one, bro. Are you sure you were really paying attention to what Detective Army was doing? You got my words. Words that will someday be written down in history books. Somehow I don't think those exact words will ever be written down in any history books.
Mr. White, could you please explain yourself so that we all can understand?
You say the detective army fired 2 warning shots. Yeah, only 1 bullet hole was ever found at the scene. What? Only 1 bullet hole means the gun was fired only once. And yet Detective Director Cosmos is saying Detective Army fired 2 shots. No editor would allow such a glaring contradiction into a history book.
Objection!
Ah, interesting. Unfortunately for you, the witnesses' words are true. We confirmed that 2 shots were fired from Detective Army's gun.
Objection!
But there were only 1 bullet hole at the scene. There was only 1 bullet hole at the scene. Where did the other bullet hole vanish you? Ah! Really, Bar. You should know the answer to that already. Should I now? Should I? I should. During the previous trial, a certain oxygen tank was presented as evidence. We already discussed that it was ruptured in a lounge every night. But it appears that the thing that ruptured it was a bullet. A bullet that was found near the tank, to be precise. This bullet fired from a 38 caliber gun, the same caliber as the detective's gun. What? Okay. The rifle marks also match up. There's no question that this bullet was fired from Detective Army's gun. Nigga what? My nigga what? My nigga what? What about this bullet? Now we have this. Okay. And interesting.
Rifle marks. They're like a gun's fingerprints on the bullet, correct? And examining the rifle marks on the bullet can tell us the gun it was fired from.
One of the bullets the detective fired was one of the bullets that the detective fired found its way into the holographic image display. The other bullet came to a stop near the victim's oxygen tank. The evidence confirms the director's statement that the detective fired 2 shots. My beautiful contradiction. Gone. Oh, gone. Great. So that bullet hole was from a 38 caliber, huh? I better update the record.
Very good. Now we know the fate of both of the shots Detective Army fired. Mr. White, let's not clear up all your questions.
Detective Army fired 2 warning shots. One hit the holographic display, and the other hit the oxygen tank. Does that really clear up everything about what happened at the scene? I mean, I would assume I say no, it doesn't, right? Yes. Yes. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Doesn't. No, Your Honor, it doesn't. Detective Army fired 2 warning shots from a 38 caliber gun. That doesn't explain the existence of a certain piece of evidence found at the scene. A piece that points to the existence of a dead person. Oh.
Very well, but it won't do to keep us waiting, Mr. White. What piece of evidence suggests the possibility of a dead person at the scene?
A bullet.
Take that!
And what is this metal pellet supposed to be?
It's a bullet, bro. Just so there was something of great importance we found at the scene. We found at the crime scene, Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor. Sometimes my brain just not allow me to speak sentences. Sometimes I don't know why. You found it where? In the floor gutter at the crime scene. It looks like the police and prosecution both missed it. This is incredible work. Furthermore, this is a 10 caliber bullet, making it much smaller than the one of Detective Army's 38 calibers.
That means...
Exactly. One more person must have been there in the lounge. A third person who had a gun that could fire 10 caliber bullets. Yuck. 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 Just yuck. And if that's true, it explains why Detective Army fired warning shots. This third person fired Detective Army and directed Cosmos with their gun. And in return, the detective fired her warning shots. Isn't that how it really went down, Director Cosmos? It looks like you deduced my miraculous tale of survival. Yes, you're absolutely correct. The mystery person fired upon us.
What's this then?
What's that? That's a cat. A kitty cat named Chub. What? You never breathe. But you never breathed breath. But you never breathed a word of any of this to me before. Well, all great men have a secret or two, don't you know? Foolish old geezer. So Director Cosmos really have been hiding this person of a third person all along? Director Cosmos, I want you to testify in court about what you really saw.
You may be a very great man, but in my courtroom, you are just another witness. You have received special treatment here. Then please give accurate testimony.
On God. Detective Army and I rushed to the control room together. In the lounge, we saw a figure standing in the middle of the room, and Terror was on the floor. We were still in the control room to the east when the figure found us.
Given that there was no third person in the lounge when the witness entered, does this mean the person who fired the gun had to have been the defendant?
Not necessarily. It's still possible that it was someone else. Most likely, as soon as Detective Army and Director Cosmos discovered this person, they escaped through the southern door, the one that didn't have a security lock.
Objection!
Double-edged swords are a tricky lot. Mishandle one and it is you who is cut down. Huh? Your reasoning could have probably Space Bay was where the killer as well. Did he say Space Bay or did he say, wait, what the fuck did he say? Space Boy, I'm sorry, why did I say Space? What the fuck is it? Hello? Think about it. After being discovered, he could have fired the 10 caliber gun. Detective Army would respond by firing 2 warning shots. All he had to do was feign unconsciousness to prevent the possibility of a third person.
Objection!
But Mr. Starbuck didn't have a gun in his possession when he was found by the police. Nor has a gun been found at the crime scene. Its absence can only explain if there was a third party who took it with him.
Objection!
Because of the existence of a trash chute in the boarding lounge, the defendant could have simply thrown the gun down to shoot it.
Objection!
But you can't deny the possibility of a third person leaving with the weapon. All these niggas, bro. Every time this nigga talk, bro. Like, there's more far-fetched shit you couldn't say, Black Quill, bro. Like,
Objection!
it's up to you to prove that possibility. And I trust you haven't forgotten my little piece of decisive evidence. What evidence? Why, the detonated switch that was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket, naturally. The most compelling evidence of all that tells us he is the copy. I did forget all about that. Look, your partners, how dismissively obvious it is that they lack the evidence to rob a mind. You ain't even fucking like, well, you ain't do anything, Bo. Bo, Bo, niggas never prove anything, Bo. They don't. I'm tired of this shit. Wow, he sliced up dead person theory to women's and sent it to us just like that.
Yes, well, I have a question of my own actually. That bullet that the mysterious figure shot, what did it hit exactly?
It hit my dick. It hit me.
So that means you don't have a dick no more? I mean, you're a ghost?
I was wondering when you will realize it, you bonus. The word that Cosmo is an authentic modified ghost. You can pass through us.
Ink!
Objection!
Prosecutor Blackfield, shame on you for treating a nice old gentleman. Your partners, it was all in jest. Please show yourself again.
Are you sure? In that case, how did you manage to survive being shot with the cosmos? And is your penis okay?
I'm glad you asked. It was a miracle befitting a great history, making figures such as myself. The bullet hit my glorious Medal of Honor, whereby it ricocheted, thus saving my life. Yes, it didn't hit the peen.
What?
That's unbelievable. I have to check this out. Oh wow! Look at that. That's one extra GYX8 star. The also little miracle. Guess it really was a miracle. It's beginning to really feel like the Cosmos is watching out for Director Cosmos.
But why did you conceal this information to the cosmos?
A great man such as myself has to hide things, on occasion, no matter how much it hurts. It is the plight of the truly great. It may be hard for this generation to understand. Yeah, you're right. You sound ridiculous, nigga. I don't know, but it sounds fishy to me. What else is he hiding? Let's just cross-examine him and see what we can find out.
No then, Mr. White, your cross-examination, please.
What do you say, Bo? Alright, little Bo, so,
Hold it!
You've already heard all about that part. Don't you have any new information? Well, let's see. Let me see. If you have an hour or two, I can tell you about the Hat One miracle.
Hold it!
We already know all about that too. Tell us about something related to this, isn't it? Let's see. You want to know about incidents? Well then, let me tell you about the main incidents that made me the man I am today. Yes, if you have the time, I will tell you all about the upbringing of this great man.
Hold it!
You told us all about that already as well. What we need now is your testimony. Did I already tell you all about my upbringing? Don't do it so.
Director Cosmos, perhaps you could save your bust for tears for later.
If I must, I'll repeat that and do the control you're enduring. Thanks, that was very fucking useful, bro. Very fucking useful.
Hold it!
I see you, fat cat thing, Charlie. Hey, girl. How you doing over there? But it was so dark you couldn't see this figure's face. Isn't that right? Yes, the room was as deep and dark as outer space itself. Speaking of outer space, during the hat one like 7 years ago. Oh my god, dog. I might have started this. If it's about that hat one miracle again, you can sign off and tell it to a string mutt. Excellent idea. No reason why the animal world shouldn't hear about my greatness. And so they shall. But first, your testimony. What happened next?
Hold it!
So in other words, you were fired at while you were at the control room door. That is correct. There's something not quite right about that. Director Cosmos, the bullet this person fired hit you, isn't that right? Yes, it was a miracle. A miracle perfecting that British history-making figure such as myself. The bullet the figure fired hit me while I was in the control room. But as the Cosmos would have it, the bullet burst off my glorious Medal of Honor. In that case, the bullet should have wound up somewhere around the control room, though. Okay, so the Cosmos was in the control room to the east. While he was there, he was shot at by someone with a 10 caliber gun. But the bullet hit his metal, so he was able to escape with his life. He's a very lucky man. No wonder people think he's great. Hey, I'm pretty lucky myself, so if he's a great man, then I'm the king of all customers. Okay, bro. You're not, nigga.
Objection!
I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Bow. I literally pressed the wrong button. What's up with it?
Objection!
My nigga. Director Cosmos, I believe you are telling this great courtroom, a glorious lie. A great man like me tell a lie. Have you ever heard of such a thing in all of history? You already lied like multiple times already. My accusation is based on the positions of the people who were in the lounge. According to your testimony, you and Detective Ahmed were near the control room door, and the mystery figure was standing in the middle of the boarding lounge. As you say, the figure fired a gun at you from this position, and the bullet would have traveled in this direction. However, we found a 10 caliber bullet here. Oh! This tragedy and where the bullet was actually found contradict each other. Director Cosmos, where were you really when you were being shot at? Gah! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the human merry-go-round.
Objection!
Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Then the witness himself this time, the bullet hit his metal. Of this, there was no mistake.
Objection!
So you're telling me the bullet hit his metal and wound up on the other side of the room in a fucking grate? My nigga, are you dumb? But in that case, the bullet should have been found in the east side of the room. Are you trying to say that you can explain this inconsistency? Of course. I didn't think so. What? Oh, great Director Cosmos. Yes? Is that something you'd like me to explore upon? Expound? The fuck? You were in fact not in the control room to the east, were you? You were looking into the lounge from the door to the south, is that not right? Yeah! What are you getting at? Use your own brain. Your head must have some other use than housing that bird's nest. Bird's nest? Why does everyone pick on my hair? I mean, it is unique ass hair, bro. Director Cosmos and the detective witnessed the thief from the southern door. The killer fired at them there, and that is why the body was found in the south. That makes some sense, actually. Also, the witness being at the southern door is rather favorable for the prosecution. Huh? I've got a bad feeling about this. How about it, Director? If you don't tell the truth this time. Yikes! His handcuffs! He just breaks out his handcuffs every time, bro. Like, I don't know why they put that on that nigga. You would become but rust upon my sword. I relish the chance to cut down a great man. Hello? No, right, now tell the truth, just put your sword away. Why the fuck does he even have a sword, bro? Like, I don't... You are correct. I, the great Yuri Cosmos. Let's look into the room from the southern door. What? That's a complete opposite of all the testimony he's given so far. And now you lost your possibility that the third person is in the room. I have. How? The director and the detective were near the southern door. Meaning the killer couldn't have escaped through there. The western door required quick recognition. The corridor beyond was filled with smoke. The only escape route left was the ether control room door. And the only way to get through there was to wipe the Cosmos fingerprints. In short, there would be no escape for any third person had there been one. My third person just disappeared, like in one of Trixie's magic tricks.
Order! Order in the court! Director Cosmos, why did you tell such an outrageous lie?
It's because my dick really did get shut off. I mean, you were covering for the defendant, isn't that right? Yes, it was all for the love of my men. If I said I was in the eastern control room, it would mean the culprit could have escaped to the southern door. It would have meant that there could have been a third person. All I wanted to do was protect Starbuck. I said I was in the control room to invent an escape route for a third person. What a convoluted lie. Was he really coming in for the defendant? I don't think so. I think that's cap bullshit.
It looks like we've come to a conclusion that the defense argument the possibility of a third person has crumbled.
That bullshit. No! It's over. Nice. The judge is about to hand down his verdict. Think, Phoenix, think. This is the perfect time to try and turn my thinking around. If a third person had no way of escaping the scene, then what if one of the people at the scene was this third person? Wait, what if the whole premise is all wrong? Director Cosmos said that he and Detective Army rushed to the scene together. What if the premise isn't true? What if one of them reached the scene before the other one? If that person entered the lounge, then they would be the third person.
The defendant is the only one who could have killed the victim and shot at the director. There doesn't appear to be any room for argument against these claims. I would now render my verdict.
Objection!
Shut your ass up, bro. Please wait, Your Honor. There is still one possibility.
Oh, this had better be good, Mr. White.
There is one and only one person who could have escaped from the scene, and that person would be the first person who arrived on the scene. Then, upon entering the Bunner Lounge, the second person to arrive came via the southern door. That's why the first person fled from the room. Using an escape route that was accessible only to them.
Very well. Let's hear more about this theory. Who is this one person who couldn't escape from the bullet lounge? I mean, about like.
Sorry to put you on blast, nigga.
Take that!
But it was only can only be you.
What? But that's Mr. White. What are you claiming here?
Of all the people who were at the scene, only the witness could have escaped. The director is the only one with the authority to open the control room door after all.
But that means.
Exactly. The true identity of the third person is our current witness. Director, you're in Cosmos. Yeah. What? What?
Order! Order in the court. I'd say, Mr. White, you will explain yourself in more detail.
Alright, bro. I assert that Director Cosmos arrived at the scene before Detective Army and entered the border lounge alone. Detective Army arrived after that and who you walking upon like that, huh, cat? You wanna fight? Yeah, walk back. Yeah, you scared. Yeah. She's walking up on me because she wanted to be let out. Everybody tell you come in here, had the door open the whole time. Why you didn't get out then? Your ass, I didn't want to be let out when I got the door closed. I'm getting tired of you. Charlie. Your ass. You know how to wait. Saw a suspicious figure who was actually Director Cosmos standing in the lounge. And that's why she fired those 2 warning shots. Yeah, I've been hit on the starboard. Captain White, this is the wreck here on the enemy ship, sir. A magnificent shot. Warning shots fired from the enemy ship. Prepare to intercept. Cosmos, you have told a lie in this court once again. I've been hit. I'm here on the port side. The enemy has called in reinforcements. After Cosmos Control Center, requested permission to ask that you return to reality. But my ship will not go down to anything less than the ultimate weapon of evidence.
Objection!
Okay, but I do have evidence. In fact, you could say that your battleship bears a scar. Director Cosmos is the third person Aura Blackhill saw. Come here. Looking at me. Let me call him. I don't know why you did that. She's looking at me. She... You think I'm gonna get up and go let you out, alright? Just cause you sitting at the door though now. And now you rubbing against the fucking cardboard. Why? What do you do? Why? You wanna talk about how you like to mess with plastic bags, Charlie? Huh? I don't know what your fascination with plastic bags is, but you need to stop. Don't look like I'm over there? Why are you sitting over there? What do you want? Charlie. What are you doing? Oh my god, let me let this cat out. I ain't getting up yet. Walk your little ass. Alright. Now you ain't at the door. Now I'm not letting you out. Alright, what up, buff? Now your little ass gonna sit there when I open the door and not fucking go out the door. I know what you like to do, Charlie. Huh. Director Cosmos must have been the one who fired the 10 caliber gun. when Detective Army discovered him in the lounge. It only makes sense that he would have turned and shot her, and therefore, the evidence on the director's body is of different kind of evidence than before. Must be compared against another piece of evidence. The mark that you received from the third party will all be proof. All the proof we need to prove that you were the one in there in the lounge. Yeah. Let's for further impact. Comparison against this piece of evidence will prove that you were the one in the lounge. I used to call you on my cell phone.
Take that!
The 38 caliber bullet found on the floor at the scene didn't hit the oxygen tank. It hit the what the cosmos metal. If we have that ricochet mark on the metal analyzed, I'm sure the caliber will match up. And if that mark proves to be from a 38 caliber bullet, it will prove that you are the third person we've been looking for. Yeah! The bridge is destroyed! It's an attitude! All hands on abandoned ship!
If that's true, then what about the bullet that hit the oxygen tank?
It was a 10 caliber bullet. In other words, it was the bullet fired by Yuri Cosmos. Isn't that right, Director? No, you got it all wrong. What? The answers have started again. It's a miracle. I'm not going down yet.
Witness, stop this at once and confess the truth.
If you don't want the history books to say that a great man was alive, was a great liar, then accept your fate and tell the truth. Are you giving me orders? Me, the great director of the Cosmos Space Center. Yeah, but the Cosmos revolves around me.
That nigga is crazy, boy. He full of himself.
No, someone get me out of this thing.
Bro, just stop spinning. It's not easy, bro. You want a fucking segue, bro. What's up with this nigga, bro? Order! Order in the court. And will someone please stop the witness from spinning?
Let me keep spinning, bro. Host, you spin me right round, baby, right round. I don't know why that popped in my head.
Phew. Thank goodness we were able to stop him from spinning off the face of the earth.
Right, he was sure. I took the liberty of running an analysis on the mark of the metal. It was made by the 38 caliber bullet, matching it with the sight that Detective Army's fire.
Are you willing to confess the truth, witness?
No, you got it all wrong. This is just a misunderstanding. Is he going to stop piling on more lies? It looks like it. But no matter how many lies he tells, I'll just expose them one by one. I'll make that big liar tell the truth. Wait, what? Yo, to be continue already? Yo, what the? To be continue already? Well, that's gonna be the end of the episode. This is the shortest fucking Easter Tony episode I ever did, bro. God damn. Almost an hour. Well, if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.